You control 80% of Europe's cocaine, but you sleep on a dirty cot in a hole under a sheep barn. How does that even happen? How do you become a literal billionaire only to live like a rat trapped in the walls? To understand that, you have to look at the Ndrangheta, the Calabrian Mafia. Level 1, the associate. You're 14 years old. You live in a poor village at the bottom toe of Italy's boot. You see, you don't just walk up and join this cartel. You have to be born into it. Therefore, your journey doesn't start with a choice. It starts with your bloodline. Your father is in maximum security prison. Your uncles run the town. You drop out of school. Your first job is standing at the massive shipping port of Gioia Tauro in the dead of night. You act as a lookout while millions of dollars of South American product is unloaded in the shadows. You make absolutely zero money. You're just doing your chores for the family. But the family is watching you. They need to know if you have the stomach for what comes next. Level 2. The Picciotto. You're 18, and it's time for the blood oath. You are taken to the back room of a quiet restaurant. Your uncles prick your finger. They drop your blood onto a paper picture of St. Michael, and they set it on fire in your cupped hands. You swear the oath of omertà, absolute silence. Therefore, from this moment on, there is no quitting. If you betray the family, you burn like the saint. You are officially a foot soldier. Your job is extortion. You kick open the doors of local cafes and construction sites, demanding the protection tax. If they don't pay, you return that night with a gas can and a match. You are pulling in a few €1,000 a week. But the Ndrangheta hates flashy displays of wealth. If you buy a Rolex, your uncle will break your jaw. In Calabria, money doesn't get you respect. Blood gets you respect. Level 3, the Scarista. You are 24. A rival family from a neighboring village insults your uncle. In this world, disrespect is paid with death. It's called a faida, a blood feud. You wait outside a bar for 3 hours in the freezing rain. When the rival walks out, you step from the shadows. You pull the trigger. You protected the family honor. Therefore, they carve a small cross tattoo in your hand. You are an enforcer now. You manage the younger soldiers, coordinating the movement of product into the trunks of cars heading to Rome and Milan. When you walk down the street, grown men step out of your way and look at the dirt. You are feared. But you realize something important. Street muscle goes to prison. The real bosses wear suits. Level 4, the Santista. You are 32. The family sees you have a brain, so they elevate you into La Santa, the secret society within the mafia. You trade your leather jacket for a tailored suit. You move to Rome. You stop breaking legs and start bribing politicians. The Ndrangheta generates 60 billion euros a year, and therefore they need you to wash it. You join secret Masonic lodges to rub shoulders with corrupt judges and bankers. You rig government construction contracts, building highways with cheap cement and pocketing the difference. You live in a luxury penthouse, but the Carabinieri, the Italian military police, are always listening. Your phones are tapped. Your apartment is bugged. Therefore, you communicate only in coded whispers, trusting absolutely no one. Level 6, the Vangelo. You are 45. You are sworn in on the Holy Gospel. You are the global boss of your own clan. You fly to Colombia. You buy cocaine directly from the cartels at wholesale. Because your family never snitches, the cartels trust you completely. You are pulling in 10 million euros a month. You own restaurants in Frankfurt, real estate in Toronto, and businesses in Sydney. But the bigger you get, the bigger the target on your back becomes. The Italian government forms an anti-mafia task force specifically to hunt you down. They seize your restaurants. They freeze your offshore accounts. Your face is plastered on Interpol's most wanted list. Therefore, you can no longer live in the open. You have to disappear. Level 7. The Capo Crime. You are 60. You are the boss of bosses. Your net worth is estimated at over 2 billion euros, but you live in a windowless dirt bunker built beneath a sheep barn in the Calabrian mountains. There is no sunlight. There is no internet. You sleep on a cheap military cot. You eat canned tuna cooked on a hot plate. You communicate with your massive global empire using tiny handwritten scraps of paper called pizzini, smuggled out in the soles of your nephew's shoes. You are a billionaire, but you live like a rat hiding in the walls. Level 7, 41B, The Fall. You are 65. The police eventually find the hidden tunnel leading to your bunker. They smash through the trap door. You don't fight. You pack your heart medication and surrender. The trial is massive, but here is the ultimate betrayal. Your own brother breaks the blood oath and testifies against you to save his son. You are sentenced to multiple life terms under the 41B prison regime. It is the harshest solitary confinement in the Western world. You are kept in a tiny concrete box, no human contact, 23 hours a day in total silence. And as you sit there, staring at the gray wall, you realize the ultimate irony of the Ndrangheta. You spent your entire life gathering infinite wealth and absolute power, only to build your own tomb.